Who or what really is the critical link in keeping our students and in helping our students to become digitally literate and proficient users of the language? I think we have to look at some truths here. We know that the internet is a treasure trove of resources and has the ability to provide unparalleled collaboration. But the research shows, and this is clear, that internet use can be non-productive. And also, universal access doesn't guarantee success in education. In the United States, every high school student has access to the internet. And yet the research shows that students are not happy with their internet assignments by and large, and that there is no guarantee for success in education just by having that access. But how can teachers gain the knowledge and skills that they need in order to help students integrate technology into their learning? Well, I believe that training is the key. And what kind of training is most effective? Well, I believe that the principles are the same for students or teachers when we talk about training. And there are some main components. We have to provide the opportunity to explore, reflect, and collaborate with peers. We have to be working on authentic learning tasks. And our learning has to be some theoretical base, has to have a theoretical base, but has to be largely focused on hands-on and active learning. This is true when we use technology with our students, and it's true when we use technology with teachers in order to train well. So let's look at several options that are available for training. You know, over the past several years, I've had the privilege of working with over 150 Russian English teachers who have joined me online to learn ways to integrate internet and other technologies into their teaching. And now I'm offering a course that focuses on Web 2.0, and the English Language Office in Moscow is sponsoring teachers to take that course. And we're building skills for classroom teaching and also for professional development, forming professional networks across your large country. So I would encourage you to apply to the English Language Office and hope that some of you will be able to join me. I've also earlier in this presentation mentioned Ning, which is a social network, and you can see all of the elements that are available in this network, and teachers can create their own in a matter of minutes and have a great learning platform for students with many of the new Web 2.0 tools built in. So I encourage you to take a look at that. Another resource for training for teachers is Webheads in Action. It was originated by Vance Stevens and has been a training ground for many English language teachers. They have regular online meetings and many materials available. Simply Googling Webheads in Action will bring up those resources for you. So I encourage you to check that out. And one of the best resources available is TESOL EVO sessions, Electronic Village Online. I think it's the best deal in town. This slide shows only about half of the presentations that were available in 2009. And you don't have to be a TESOL member, and there is no charge to take these courses. And actually, I took a course myself as a learner, Images for Education, which was offered back in February, and I learned a tremendous amount from it and really enjoyed the collaboration that occurred. And actually the main designer of that course, Carla Arena, was one of my online students years and years ago, and so that gave me a special sense of satisfaction to be able to work with her again. So in conclusion, can we climb that hill together to the 21st century, 21st century literacy specifically? And I believe yes we can. And I believe it's positive that our digital native students are getting restless because it prods us, it motivates us. And we as teachers have to work together and not be afraid to try new things and take some risks. But how will we do that? I think the only way we really can do it is by joining together in communities of practice, step by step. Joining other devoted teachers in collaborative efforts is the best way to start. And I think many connections can be made right here. You're sitting in a room full of educators now, many of whom are very proficient in e-learning, and I hope that this will be a starting point for many of you. And remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Use the technology that you have available and take it one step at a time. And as you're doing that, please keep in mind this quote from your countryman, Anton Chekhov, that knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. So take a step, take some risks. I appreciate your attention, and I hope, with any luck, that I'll be joining you just momentarily in a live question and answer session. So thank you very much. I'm signing off here for the moment from Portland, Oregon. Bye-bye.